This is the Simpit. I'm your host, Shaun, and welcome to a new installment of Pit Tips. Pit Tips are designed to help you get the most out of your sim racing experience and hopefully make you faster. Today's Pit Tip is mainly focused on iRacing and corner cutting and the penalty that comes with it.
They say you cut the corner. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
iRacing has a variety of different live penalties while racing that you can get, and these penalties can cost you anything from points being taken away after the race to black flags that you have to serve by going down pit lane. Now, when it comes to course cutting, you're actually served with a time penalty that you have to instantly start serving. It'll tell you half a second, 1 second, 5 seconds, depending on how big your infraction is. On the road racing side of things, corner cutting can cost you all sorts of time and end up costing you positions in the end. And I see a lot of different drivers handle this in a variety of different ways, and it made me think, are people not even thinking about this penalty? Do they just get it and react to it and do whatever comes to their mind? And I've seen people get run over, I've seen them get crashed out, and I've seen them put other drivers into danger and immediately having to avoid them, not knowing that that driver has a penalty. What I see a lot of people do is they go through the corner, they get their penalty, and they immediately slam on the brakes. The only problem with this is usually when you're notified of getting the penalty, you're actually on corner exit when you're already on the gas gaining speed and momentum. You hit the brakes, you lose that speed, you lose that momentum, and you immediately start losing time. Yes, you start serving your penalty. Once your penalty's all served, you get back on the gas, and now you start building up speed and momentum, losing all sorts of time and positions, and if you did it while on the driving line, you might get run over. Now, you do have to serve this penalty fairly quickly, but it is within a reasonable time. Even at Le Mans, I was able to put that penalty off for an entire straightaway, and this is how I handle the situation. I cut the corner. I know this because I drove off the track. I get the penalty, but I stay on the gas. I focus on getting a great exit just like I was planning before the corner even began. Now I can assess the penalty. My spotter will tell me. I'll see it visually on the screen, and I, in my mind, can think, how much time or distance do I have to give up to serve this penalty? Now here's the key part. I wait until one of the next braking zones. At Le Mans, you don't want to wait too long. I'm going to make it the next braking zone. But at smaller tracks, you can probably wait 2 or 3 corners before actually serving this penalty. But here's the key. I do it under braking. What I do, I brake a little bit early. This allows that clock to already start ticking down. I'll get down to corner entry speed early and allow that time to tick down to 0, and then I can focus on the perfect driving line of that corner because I'm at corner speed already and really focusing on exit. This means getting one of the best exits of the entire lap and already gaining time that I had lost serving the penalty. And in a crowd, this does change things. I don't want to just slam on the brakes early or I'm going to get run over. We all know that. But I can pull off the driving line, hit the brakes a little extra early, because now not only am I trying to serve the penalty, but I'm also trying to get back on the driving line, set up for the corner, and right on the bumper of the car that I just gave position to. That way, when I get that exceptional run out of the corner, I'm drafting him and already fighting him back for position. Turns it into almost a win-win, or a lot better than a lose-lose. So I hope this gives you thought on how to handle this situation. We're always going to be looking for other ways, other pit tips on how to make you faster and get the most out of your sim racing experience. This is the Simpit. I'm Shaun Cole, and I'll see you on the track.